it's Jessii Vee. Welcome back to my channel, and today, I had to make this video. I just had to make this video for you gentlemen out there who are watching, who are in the online dating world, the online dating community, Tinder, Bumble, Hinge, Plenty of Fish, eHarmony. What the hell other ones are there? I don't know, but I'm sure there's a ton more. But, you know, like, the big ones is like Tinder and Bumble and all that. Like, Tinder. Let's be real. So, like, I kind of wanted to make this video based on my own kind of experience. Just some tips, some do's, some don'ts. I mean, it really depends. Like, if you are like me and if you're like online dating but you're not looking for a hookup, you're not looking for a one-night stand, you're looking for a potential friendship that could lead to a relationship, or, you know, just whatever, your mind is open. The end goal in life is to find a companion or whatever. Not to say that online dating is the way to do it, even though that's a lot of people, it works for people. Like, look at Ty and Jess. You know, my last relationship was online, lasted for 3 years. You know, it happens. I've heard some really great stories and some really not so great stories. So if you're a guy watching this right now, take some notes. If it's an actual relationship you're looking for, and like a nice, I don't know, this is just, even just to get some girls to talk to you, to be more attractive, to be more appealing, these are the do's and don'ts. I made a list on my phone. Don't be shirtless in all of your pictures. Like, you know those pictures where guys are like shirtless in all the pictures? I don't know, this is just me. Like, okay, take everything I say with a grain of salt. You know, like, this is just me. This is what I think. It's not appealing. It's very like self-obsessive, like, ooh, look at me. Like, okay, like if you want to take like one shirtless picture, just like a woman would post like one bikini pic, you know, just to show like what you have, like what you're rocking, what you're working with. Nothing wrong with that. But if all of your pictures are literally you shirtless, like you just look like a bag, it's always a good idea to have animals in your pictures. I'm not gonna lie, if I see a really cute dog or a horse or a pig or a sloth or an elephant, you know I'm swiping right. I love the animals. Like, I love the animals. Keep them coming. It's cute. It shows that you can take care of something. It shows that you can father something, you know. It shows that you like animals, which is a big deal. More animal pictures. Lots of smiles, please. I can't even stress enough, like, the Tinder accounts or the Bumble pages that I've been on where guys are like, or like, you know, like trying to be serious, trying to be like, you know, that like guy look where they're like, you know, like how they try to be like super cool, and like that doesn't make you look friendly, that doesn't make you look approachable. The sweethearts with the big smiles on their faces and look like they're having a great time and look like they're surrounded by positive light and energy. That's what I'm swiping on. That's what I like to see. That welcoming, friendly face. Not like, I don't smile in pictures because I'm too friggin' cool to do that. And look at me, I'm so serious because I'm a manly man. Like, nobody wants that. It's not cute. In the messaging realm of things, it's important to be very talkative, you know, answer each question with another question, be very friendly, lots of smiley faces, no small talk like, hey, how are you? Good, how are you? And that's it. Like, that's so boring, that's so lame. You're not friends yet. You know, like, make an effort. Like, you have to actually, this is why, like, you know, when I start, you know, online dating, I have to take long periods of breaks because it's really draining. It's really exhausting, like making the effort every single time with every single conversation. Like it actually takes a lot of energy out of you, but you have to, otherwise what's the point? Like you have to make that effort of like being talkative, being overly friendly, asking questions, ask questions, talk about yourself. Girls love talking about themselves. Ask them questions. Like be talkative, be friendly. Don't have other girls in your pictures on your profile. And if you do, explain who they are in the bio. Like if it's your sister or your cousin or whatever, I don't know. People have these weird open relationships these days. People have, you know, polyamorous relationships. People have, you know, like couples who are looking for another, like a third, you know what I mean? That needs to be clarified. It really does. It needs to be clarified. There's so many options. There's so many different kinds of people out there. You need to clarify in your bio if you're gonna have other people in your bio. Especially if you're a guy looking for a girl with a girl in your profile, it looks like your girlfriend. And that's the first thing us crazy girls are gonna think. Because we are a little crazy. We are a little crazy. And like not just like girls in your profile, but also kids. Like if you have like, if you're like holding a baby, like it's just safe to assume sometimes that that's your kid. Which, by the way, absolutely nothing wrong with that whatsoever, but clarify in the bio right away. Like, is it yours? Is it not? Is it your nephew? Is it your little brother? Is it your son? Let us know. It's, you know, it's nice to just get that stuff over with in the bio, so whether you're a person who knows whether to swipe right or left and not waste any time or any kind of conversation, or miss out on opportunities because your profile is extremely misleading. After you've been talking for a while, you know, exchange numbers, call, like, don't stay in that app. Like, plan a call with that person. Like, make the effort, like take the initiative to call them, or plan like a coffee date, some like meetups, you know what I mean? Like take it to that next step once you guys have established like a real wholesome, like good conversation. Call the person. Add them on social media, set up a date, you know, like take it to the next step. Don't like just sit there and like make things awkward and just keep the conversation going around in circles. Like take initiative, move to the next step once you feel like it's time. Please have a few pictures on your profile, not just one, because one, first of all, isn't enough to get like the full look of like who you are and what you really look like, and also it looks like a fake profile because like have more pictures. It's nice. Pictures are nice. Online dating is scary. Pictures are nice because then we have something to work off of. Then we have, you know, a visual idea of like who you are and what you look like and the kind of things that you like to do and your friends and your family. And pictures are good. The more the better. Just like going off of what I said before, expand on conversations. So like what I mean by this is if somebody's like, hey, how are you? You say how you're doing, why you're doing that way, what you're doing, and where you are in your day. Or like if somebody asks you what you do for work, you don't just say, I'm in construction. You say like, this is what I do, this is, you know, like expand on it, like explain, go into detail, start like a good, thick conversation going. Don't just like answer questions with like one word and like ask like, good, you, like make it expand. Ugh, I hate like when I hate when one person carries the conversation and is trying so freaking hard and it's just like, I feel like I'm talking to a wall. Okay, people that just post pictures and no bio, I don't know what you're looking for, I don't know what you're about, I don't know your age, I don't know what you do. That stuff is really important. Nobody wants to waste time having a meaningless conversation. Like, put something in your bio. And, the really, really, really cringy sexual bios that guys make. I don't want to. You are never gonna find wifey that way, honey. You are never gonna find. It's really cringy. It's super cringy. I feel super like disrespected like reading it, and it's just really, it's just super degenerate. It's just super. You're a douchebag. And going off the whole bio thing, like, it's super cool if you like 420. That's super fine, and you know, like in Canada, like it's legal and that's great. But I don't need to see it all over your profile. 420 friendly and like smoking and whatever. Like, it's cool if that's something that you do, but if that's like all you do and that's like your entire profile and like the definition of who you are as a human being, it's not attractive. And neither is way too many gym pictures. If you want to post one, you know, like I said, like a shirtless picture, if you feel good about yourself and you want to show it off and you're rocking it, great. But if all your pictures are like you flexing in a gym mirror at the gym, you just look like a player. Like, you look like a player. And guys, just so you know, let me go back a few steps when I say these opinions are, these like tips and advice and opinions are from somebody who does not want a one-night stand, who does not want a hookup, who wants to go on dates, to talk, to communicate, build a friendship, and have a relationship. If you are just looking for hookups or whatever, like, keep doing what you're doing. Do all of the things that I say not to do in this video if you're not looking for wifey. But if you are, you better go and edit your profile right now. I'm really sorry if this seems super, super, super judgmental. It's just that I've been around the block a few times. I've dated a lot of guys, kissed a lot of frogs, you know what I mean? Still trying to find my Prince Charming. You know, I'm getting older. I'm a woman now. I've been through a lot in regards to relationships, long-term relationships, all of, like, everything under the sun. Like, I've experienced it, and I feel like I'm pretty, like, well knowledgeable in that aspect of things. And, like, just recently, you know, going on the whole online dating thing, like, I'm having to take, like, a really long break from it because it's really, like, bummed me out just seeing the kinds of people, like, what I say in these, like, this video, like, the kinds of people who are like this. And, like so many guys who, like, message me being really, like, forward and, like, rude and disrespectful and, like, think that they're being smooth, or think that they're being funny, but it just comes across as, like, super, like, cringy, and, like, I'm more than my body, you know what I mean? Like, and, like, even, like, for me, like, in my bio, it's, like, ride or die, no hookups, don't want to waste my time kind of thing, like, so people know right away. The amount of times, like, I'll get a message from somebody and then I just delete them right away, it's like, no bullshit, no bullshit. Like, I'm not trying to do that. But yeah, this is just like a funny, silly, stupid video. Nothing to take too seriously. Please don't be offended. This is just my opinions of, like, what the world is coming to right now. Oh my gosh, it's scary. It's scary. I'm just really, I'm a trad. I'm traditional. I'm old-fashioned. I like old-fashioned romance. I like going on dates. I like feeling like treated like a princess by a man, you know, that respect, that love, that understanding, the kindness, the friendliness. Super, super old-fashioned. That's just me. So, I don't know. Those of you who are men who are online dating, looking for a girl, a nice girl, just be respectful, be real, be open, be honest, be considerate, and take initiative. Girls like a man that can like have initiative and like take charge and, you know, be the lead and stuff. So yeah, anyways, if you guys like this video, click that thumbs up button, and if you haven't already, please hit subscribe and click the notification bell because I do make videos every single week. And I will see you next time. I gotta tell you about a date that I went on. Super cringe, super cringe, super cringe. Talk to you later. Bye!